Alright, so just give me 1 second, ladies. Let me So also, if you look right over here to our left as well, this is some of the condos that is onto this island. If you want to rent one of these, it costs you anywhere between $15,000 to $20,000 a month. If you want to own one of these, $3 to $5 million. So you have to be a millionaire when you come onto this particular island. Even property alone onto this island starts at $850,000. It doesn't go less. It actually. So not all the stocks are going to be like this, all right, ladies? Excuse me, let me close the door. All right, ladies, let's go try some rum cake. And don't worry, when we come out, we're going to take some pictures as we come out, all right? Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
Rum. When they say rum.
Wait.
Hey, already on. Rum means R-U-M. Liquor. Let me tell you for sure. Cane juice. The haji. You can fix it with cake. Those things that we used to fix back home in Liberia, they say when you put liquor in the cake, then it doesn't spoil. Put the liquor in the cake, then it lasts for a longer time. In the Bahamas, it lasts for more than 10 years. That's why they told us. So we're going out to see how they fix it.
Right? Put a medium left and straight up to the top left out.
So we are in this place where they usually fix cake out of wine, liquor, rum, as they refer to it in this place. And they say they have the best cake. Who would say they have the best cake, especially for people who like the Bay Area, but we know it tastes like kind of cake there. They say I can't taste it, but I'm not sure if I can even go close to it because I already know why it's made out of. They taste me, but honestly, I'm not going to eat it. So this is the rum cake. Honestly, I just tasted it. I said I was not going to taste it, but I tasted it. I'm not feeling nothing. And this is my portion. Portion. It's the kind of a flavor that we always put in our cake, the vanilla, all that stuff. So they have it with. It says $7 for one. $7 for this one. $7 for just one pack. Let me show the pack with you. For this pack. So we always come here, you know. People always come here to just see it. So we are here to we are at the Princess Memorial Hospital. Can you imagine? It's a Princess Margaret Hospital. They said the hospital name was changed to Princess Margaret Hospital because the Queen, she visited this place and they decided to change it to her name. This is the General Hospital where if you are sick, you pay only $10. If you are sick and come to the ERA, you pay $10. But if they're going to see you, you're going to take maybe 2 or 3 days, depending on the kind of a sickness you have, because they have the whole world coming here. They have only 2 hospitals on this island where we are. And if I were you, I wouldn't even get sick in this place.
That's fine. If it's something like a surgery for your back and your spine,
They've been here with a hand. He's been here for the past 7 days. And they have not seen him yet. But that's it. So they call this place the Crown Steps. Yeah, we gotta climb the Crown Steps.
I'll be real with you. They don't really care.
The Crown Steps.
They don't really care.
Well, you have to claim I don't know how many thousand steps.
They say they care about us, but trust me, if they really care about us that much, we would have more than 2 hospitals.
That's the thing. That's the thing. 2 hospitals, and I just told him, I said, you see the guy down there, he's been here for the past 2 weeks, he's still seeking care.
And it also comes back from our ancestors. All of us was once upon a time Africans and once upon a time ago, but we just landed on these islands and we were the people that never left these islands. We were brought here and then we never left, and that's where we became the Bahamian people of the Bahamas to this day. Now we have an idea. We don't, as the Bahamian people itself, we can. Let's say, for example, Jamaica, Haiti, and all of that, they can trace their roots back to Africa and say, hey, I was pointed at, this is pointed at Africa. As the Bahamian people, it's kind of hard to do all of that because our history gets cut off a little bit, where it's kind of hard to trace it back where we're exactly from in Africa. But, like I mentioned, I just want to explain a little bit of history. So wall to wall, top to bottom, this whole entire pathway right here, once upon a time ago, was a solid piece of rock. All of this was hand carved by our ancestors. It took over 600 slaves, 16 years, and they got in their hands and knees every single day for 14 to 18 hours a day into the brutal heat of the Bahamas. And you ask the reason why all of this is done. All of this was done by our fourth royal governor. His name was John Murray. When he came along this island, he had various different tasks to build forts onto this island, and also he wanted to punish slaves at the same time as well.
And the time was 400, I think I know. But right now, I know I think over $1,000. Oh, Nana, you say it cost then 1,500.
We are at the free chocolate sample. This place is called the Grey Cliff Chocolate Company. And tourists usually come here to just taste the kind of a chocolate that they have in the Bahamas. If you like it, you buy it. If you don't like it, you still have to buy it because you need something to take home and show the family that I'm just from the island and this is how their chocolate tastes. So the rich aunties are here, and I'm going to show you the rich aunties as we do our tour.
Morning.
So that's how the rich aunties do it. We go somewhere, we don't let the music waste. We dance.
So it's up to you if you would like to try it, but they have like I think it's a dark chocolate version of it, but it's like a dark chocolate milkshake. It's like a chocolate tea. And then you try it. And then if you're finished, there's a trash can right there. Then we're gonna walk right downstairs and try some dark chocolate. Right? That's up to you.
So these are the samples. If you like it, fine. Let me see, do I really like it? No, I like it. No, I smell I just look at it, but it too thick for my liking. I'm a real country girl. If this thing was real, dry with my mind, trust me, I would have been the first to eat it. But yeah, we are in their store, and we just came to tease our eyes and to see what it's like in these people area. The rich aunties are here.
We'll go right ahead and try some milk chocolate samples. They have some milk chocolate samples there, right?
Another one. Milk chocolate sample.
No one tried it. You will see that.
So he's saying, I thank you for visiting this place. Yeah, we are on our way out. We are on our way out. We had a nice time in here. It was awesome and we got to go. So this is where they usually fix the liquor. Let me just say the with liquor also, but they call it here rum. And the people who are here, they choose to do it by hands. It's not that they don't have machines to do it, but they choose to do it by hands according to what our tour guide just told us. And if you look down there, this is where they usually do it. We're talking about this stuff, and other people are playing love, but no problem. So this is where they mix everything, and then they kind of put everything together after fixing the liquor the raw way. Then they put it into bottles, and then they send it to wherever they have to send it to export it to all those who are interested in drinking something like this, Oh, it's a nice place. It's a nice place and hard working place too for people who they choose to do it with their hands. According to her, not that they don't want a machine, but they don't have interest in the machine because they still believe in themselves. I just wanted to get that part clear.
You have different prices. You have The vodka is $22. The pale is $29. The amber is $36. Buena Vista is $61. Paradise is $65.
So the prices, are they based on the way they work?
Yeah. So everything is based on age. So you have age 2 years, which is $29, and you use this for mixings. The amber is our Creole. It was in a price.
So we have our tour guide. This guy is good, I'm telling you. He understands this Bahamas. Indeed, he is a son of the soil because he tells us everything we need to know as tourists, and he has been taking us to some historical places. I'm not going to tell you because you're going to see it on my channel. And then we asked him this question. Hey, this is a question that every woman will want to ask a young guy. The first question we asked him is, Karen, are you married?
No, I'm not married as yet.
Why?
There's been some complications over the years, but right now, this year, I'm going to actually propose to my girlfriend.
Hey!
Make it so special to the point that she cannot forget it. And you know, something, she's a really special lady. So when I do what I do for her, just know it comes from the heart.
How long have you been dating this girl?
Me and her have been in a relationship for about 10 years now.
If I may ask, what is her name?
Her name is Crystal.
Crystal! 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 Girl, you are lucky. He just told us, even though he has not popped up the question to you yet, but he just told us, and he has given us the assurance that he's going to do this thing. So you are not even going to know anything about it because, but you said this year, and this year, are you taking it to December?
Say it again?
Are you going to December?
December? No, I don't know if it's going to be that long up in December. It might be something a little closer because I want to take her somewhere scenic. I don't
Ladies, can you clap for our tour guide? It's necessary.
And I don't, you know, for the Bahamas, don't get me wrong, the Bahamas is one of those spots, but I want to take her somewhere that's unforgettable, that, you know, she's going to look back 20, 30 years from now and be like, my husband did this. So that's what I want to do.
Thank you so much for being that guy for her, for Krista. Krista, you are such a lucky woman. I'm sure you have these good characters, and that's the reason why he has seen a fate. After 10 years, he wants you to be that wife. So we wish you all the best. And Kara, I just wish we knew the time. We are the rich aunties. We're going to fly over wherever you're going to make it more meaningful. But we say thank you for giving her your word.
Thank you, ladies.
We wish you all the best, okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It just shows you ladies care. But I just appreciate that a lot because I don't really have this type of conversation with I don't have this type of conversation with anybody. So, you know, I'm open enough to have it with you ladies, and I just appreciate just a little speak, you know, the little conversation. So thank you.
Thank you for entrusting us with your private life. We appreciate it. And we're going to keep it in our prayers.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies. I was messaging her on Facebook, and you know, I'm a type of person, I get bored really quickly. I get bored really quickly. So when I have a conversation, if the conversation is not going the way that I want to go, then I get really bored and I cut it off because there's so much people that I can have a conversation with. The first time I talked to her, it wasn't really sparking. It wasn't there. So I left her, you know, I left the conversation there for about a few months. I started in May. I didn't come back to her until December. So when I came back to her in December, you know, I started talking to her again, and then we automatically hit it off from there. Now, here's where's the crazy part for me, and I know she's gonna see this, and whenever she sees this, she's gonna laugh and say, I'm cringy, and you know, why would I say that? But I gotta tell the truth, what the truth is.
It's true.
And you know, within those couple of months of her, you know, us not talking, I found out years later when we got together, she literally prayed to God for me to come back to talk to her. It wasn't she prayed for someone to come and talk to her. It was me.
Yes.
And I found that like I was
Specific prayer.
exactly, and I was like really shocked because I was like, why me out of everybody? Like, you know, I understand that, you know, maybe I might have a sense of humor and, you know,
It's true.
whatever. But, you know, I'm not that type of person that, you know, look at it like that. And that really shocked me, and that really make me have appreciation for what we got going on to this day. So that's a little story that we got going on.
That's good.
All the time. Whenever you ask God, He's going to answer your prayers. And I'm so excited that He has answered Crystal's prayer, and God has fixed you up. You are the right person, because 10 years in this relationship, and now that you have made up your mind to marry her, meaning you are the real person for her, you understand her in and out, her weaknesses, her strength. I'm sure she knows that about you too. And as you go into that union, for some of us who have been married for I don't know how many years, we want to tell you that it's not all roses. When you get married, like two people from diverse background, there will still be differences. But whatsoever thing that drew you closer to her and that made her to love you, always reflect on that thing, and your love will go forever as long as you want to. Okay? Do not get no third party involved, because if I give you my view, you're going to come to AA, you're going to hit her hard, and you're going to bring some separation. But always look at the love that drew you close, and that prayer that God answer. So wish you well, okay?
That makes sense. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Stronger. And now I'm getting stronger because, you know, the country's starting to make money again. You know, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do something special for her. So.
That's good. So which community is this? It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I consider this is the middle class / rich area. The reason why I say / rich is because the people on the coastal end right here, they're going to pay millions of dollars to be next to a beach. I don't care wherever in the world you go, you're going to pay to be next to a beach. But when you go through the corners, when you go like a couple of houses down there, you see prices on houses range anywhere between $300,000, $400,000 starting off, all the way up into the millions, which is these people right here. So these are the middle class people, from doctors, lawyers, politicians, you know, the people who can afford to be in these areas. The average Bahamian person, obviously, we can't afford to be in these areas. So these are the foreigners and the politicians and the people who have big statuses into the island. Or even entrepreneurs.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So you got that hotel right there, which is that big white hotel, which rivals the hotel of the Atlantis, which is that hotel is called the Bahamas. Now, when the Atlantis came in 1994, like I told you, they didn't finish until 2007. The Atlantis had monopoly onto this island. Every single place that you see right here, right now, this whole entire area was where all of the hotels were at before the Atlantis came in, and then the Atlantis became a monopoly where they basically got all of the business to go to them. So it was like, instead of going to one hotel that has one or two things, you could go to the Atlantis that has everything. So it defeated the purpose of a lot of the hotels being in this area. Now, when the Bahamas came in 2017, it gave the Atlantis a run for their money. So, for example, I give you a quick example of how much you're going to spend to be at the Atlantis versus here. Now, I asked a person about a year and a half ago, how long is he staying at the Atlantis and how much did he spend? Now, he told me he's staying in the Royal Towers, which is, don't get me wrong, a fairly, expensive section of the Atlantis. But he said he's staying there for 2 nights. With his 2 grandchildren and his wife. And he's staying there for 7 nights. And he told me he spent a little bit above $11,000 to stay at the Atlantis.
Oh, wow.
Right? Versus the hotel right here. I asked a person, same amount of party, same amount of people, 4 people, and they stayed over here for about a week. And they said they spent about $2,000, $2,500 to stay at the Atlantis. The Bahamas. So that shows you the difference. Now, also, I'll add this in there for the people who are staying at the Atlantis. They got the all-inclusive package, so they didn't have to find food or drinks or anything. So that right there cost them a little bit more. But $11,000?
Yeah, that's too much.
That's a lot of money for a hotel. That's for 7 days? I don't know.
That's too much.
That's different. But like I mentioned, you got people who got it. Especially like him, he was old, retired.